me turn off this nonsense here. Let's talk about this flying V here. And I'll try to get it to where you can see it. Get my coily cord off of there. Any rate, this is a $400 V that I made. And admittedly, yes, this is a eBay purchase for the body. And then once I got the body, I stripped everything off of it. Fortunately, the frets are lined up in a good position and the truss rod works. And I've had to make adjustments here. But I did a fret level and recrowned the frets. Got that all going. I put a new Tusk XL graphite nut up here, which made a big difference. And then got on eBay again. And bought a Gibson style Vibrola, which works good. And I ended up actually making my own pick guard here. Got a 3-ply and made a black pick guard, which I thought would look good. It came with a white perloid type pick guard, and I didn't especially like that. And I just happened to have some strap locks in black that I put on. And these pickups, these are a favorite pickup of mine. These are the Paul Reed Smith pickups. They're the 8515S pickups. They put them in their import guitars. Let me turn this puppy off. And so I've got actually a couple of sets of these. I've got a set. Ooh, gotta go this way. And this guitar here, you see I like the zebra. And then this is my favorite guitar at the moment. This is a 24 SE standard. And it's got this is what made me decide to go ahead and get these pickups. So I've got about 4 sets of these pickups, and they're really not that expensive. If you buy the American version, they're $500, but take a zero off of that, and that's about what I paid for these. You know, you keep an eye out. And then I had in my parts drawer. Everybody's got a parts drawer, I'm sure. And excuse me for not looking at the camera, but I'm looking at my screen here too. But so I had matching colored knobs and a switch tip to kind of match these. This actually came, and I got the truss rod cover off because I was adjusting the neck. But it actually has a Gibson truss rod cover. So if you want to fool all your buddies, you can put your Gibson truss rod cover on there. And this actually is quite a bit different in dimensions than a real V, but it looks very close, and I know that for a fact because I ordered a Gibson case for the V and put this in it, and it was a close fit, but I had to alter the cutouts for it. And I'm not going to go dig the case out and show you, but it's nice, one of those nice Gibson brown cases with neon pink interior, if you like that interior. But at any rate, if I can show this, I've got the action set nice and low. You guys able to see that? And I put on a roller bridge. You can see that as well. My lighting isn't the best in here. But that roller bridge with this Tusk nut really helps to keep things in tune. And, it's adjustable, intonatable. So I got this thing in nice intonation. Let me get off of that nasty distortion. So don't let anybody tell you that a tremolo is going to knock your guitar out of tune if you get it set up well. Like I say, the roller bridge makes a difference. I've got, for instance, on this Epi SG that came with the Vibrola, it just had a standard Tune-o-matic style bridge, and then when I hit the wang bar here, the bridge would actually move too, and I thought, well, that's not acceptable. So, the bridge would back and forth, and so the roller bridge just totally eliminated that, and I think that was really hurting some of the tuning. And what else did I do with this guitar? Oh, these are the best tuners. These are these Kluson Revolution tuners, locking tuners. And I'm a big fan of locking tuners. I don't care what anybody says that they don't do anything for holding tune. And I like this color button versus the aged green button, so to speak. And these tuners were almost as much as the entire guitar. These are $100. So like I say, $200 for the body, another $100 for the tuner. That's $300. This tusk nut was $9 or something, so $310. Pickups are $50. That's $360. I got this pretty cheap. I got this for $60 on eBay, so that's $410. I had the knobs. What am I missing? I don't know. So about $400 for this guitar, and you can see it's a screamer. And I like the look of it. It's supposedly all mahogany, so I'm gonna maybe one day, another winter, I might just sand it down if it gets too beat up and see what it's got underneath, because I really like the look of the Ocarina V's. But I like this best. I like the 67 layout the best, with the knobs right here. And by making my custom pickguard, by the way, and you probably can't see this, but I've made it so I can reach down. See how I'm reaching right behind this and flip my switch here and get to my knobs. And that's important. I do like to use the tone knob on here. Let me turn up a little bit here. And everybody's got extra parts, CTS pots or alpha pots, whatever they like to use. I'm sure they've got those sitting in their parts junk drawer too, right? So there it is. This is my homemade. I'm going to call it homemade. I'm not going to call it a Gibson, because it's not. It's a Deer Creek Audio Flying V, and I grew up with a V, and actually a Gibson V when I was a kid. And so I'm loving this guitar to death. Oh, and you notice my cool little light there. Just a kind of a blurb here. These I got off, this is a Jatari 5.8 gigahertz wireless setup. This is the slickest setup that I've ever used in the studio, because I don't have to run a cord, and I'm running it. You can't see it off camera, but I got a Helix over here and an HFX and all that. And so I can just unplug this and then plug into another guitar, and I'm ready to go. Isn't that slick? Look at that. Ready to go? And you gotta love these PRS. I mean, here, I just picked it off the rack, still in tune. Even with the wang bar. And I'm getting off onto another guitar here, and I'll talk about this one, but I put the graphite saddles and the tusk nut up there as well. But this guitar is gorgeous. It plays incredible. And the good thing about it is my keyboard player, this is his favorite guitar. So it's nice to have a guitar that other musicians you play with say is their favorite. But I'm starting to get long-winded off subject. You just heard why I love my home-built Flying V. It's a keeper. So we'll talk to you guys later. Adios.